Hey, my name is Matt Orum, part of Team Prodigy, and this is my In the Bag. This is my BP 1V2 bag, good bag on the market. Start off with my 400G D1. This one's a little straighter than most D1s, but it flies, it's got really glidey, but I like it for like a shaped shot through the woods where I have to throw a beeline without much left to right or right to left movement on it. Really good disc. And this is one I just got from the factory the other day. It's a little lighter 400G D1, 169. I'm using this one. It's real stable. I threw it the other day, but using it for glide, a little more glide for the hills, just a little more glide. It's another one I'm trying out because it's super windy here in Arkansas, so I feel like I need to put more stable drivers in here, but Will Shoestrick recommended this one to me. 400G D1, pretty stable, a little stiff, slight dome. We'll see how it goes. And this is the pre-Matty 750G D1s, the ones I like. And this is my signature series disc, the 750G D1. I throw this one for my big bombs. Really slightly controlled, but where I know it's got a wide open fairway, where I know I can get distance, 500 feet for sure, plus disc. It's got probably the fastest disc I've ever thrown, honestly. And this is my 400 Glow D2. This is probably my main driver right now for sidearm and backhand for stable shots. If anybody's got any more of these, let me know. I like that run right there. Let's see this one soon. This is my Cameron Cold Glazer 400G D3. This is an older run, but my touring buddy Cameron, I've seen him throw this disc so much, I know exactly what it does. I use it for kind of more controlled sidearms where I know it won't flip up and it doesn't skip much, and backhand hyzers where I know it won't bounce much, kind of get it to sit real quick. But thank you, Cameron. It's a good one. I got this X1. Something you have to have, I feel like, in the bag is playing on the level we do on the top. Because of the wind shot, you have to have a disc that's consistently can do that. I use it for sidearm skips. It's kind of a specialty frisbee, but it's a necessity. This is my 400G X2. This is one I've worked back in my bag this year. I threw it a lot last year, but it's really good for low shots. I don't think it's a disc to throw high real much, but really good low shots with a good little bounce at the end. It's a good little hyzer flip, but come back at the end disc. Here's another disc I think is very underrated, is the 400G X3. I think it's the most underrated driver we got. I think it's the fastest disc we have and with the most glide, and probably the best disc for AMs and pros that I think Prodigy makes. Prodigy F7, this is my roller. Also use it for a little wooded uphill turnover shots, mainly when it's uphill. This is my Glimmer F3. Love this thing. I think it's the most underrated disc on the market, the F3. Use it for beelines, like real tight wooded shots with a lot of control, but it has a lot of glide. Very underrated disc. And this is my 400 H3 V2. This was the only one I've ever really thrown. And I use this one for the same thing I use the F3 for, but a little more stable, and I can pull it over a little more ante, have it come back for a little more shaped shots like in that manner. But very good disc, probably the best disc they came out with last year. And this is the one I just got from the factory the other day, 750 H3 V2. I think this one's gonna be a good one, we'll see. But it's basically gonna be the follow-up for that one right there. This is my 750 M3. Cameron found this one in a Lake Eureka of Will's and gave it to me right before Worlds, and this thing has been my crucial disc. I throw hyzer flip beelines from about 320 and in. Not much glide, but real consistent on its beeline. This one I picked out from the factory the other day. I think it's gonna have a really good time. 400G M3. I got it a little lighter. It's 176 for a lot more glide. And it's another one, we'll see. I'm trying to use it for a little stable mid-range right now, just a little left, but I can put enough power on it to go straight. And this is my Proto M3-2. This is my stable mid-range, overstable mid-range. I like this one because I can pull it over on Anheuser and I know it's going to fight back, which I feel like a lot of mid-ranges don't do. And it's very consistent and very durable. This is my main mid-range. It's a Proto M4. This is about the condition I got it in last year, and I've thrown it all year and it's still in the same condition. And another very underrated disc on the market, the 300A2. This disc is like cheating because it doesn't skip when it hits the ground. So if you're on a hillside and you need to spike it, it'll sit almost every time. And probably the most underrated utility approach disc on the market. And then to the putters, our 750 PA4. Just started doing this. I like the stiffer plastic because I feel like I can get on top of it more with pop without getting the wobble out my hand first. I just started throwing this one the other day, but I like it so far. We'll see how it goes. This was my main PA4 from last year, 400 PA4. Just in the woods, putter shots, you know, short range, very glidey. I kind of just throw it like a beach frisbee in a way and just let it glide. And then my two putters, 350G. I like these Street Team run PA3s because they're a little thinner, so I feel like they come out my hand real quick. But yeah, this is probably the best putter I've ever had right here. PA3, call this one Tua. And that is my in the bag Throw Prodigy, and keep playing golf.